And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Folks, we're the only show that combines real sports talk and debate, and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the association. That's the NBA, also the WNBA. Also got a couple of gamers here playing 2K26 for cash and prizes, as we come to you on the platforms of NESN Nation, on Beat Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG basketball, we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, we come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football. And of course, at the end of the week, it is always ISG basketball. As our guy, Dennis Scott, likes to say, you got to leave it. Good to be here, guys, as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA. And boy, we are getting down to crunch time. Heading into April, end of March here, you got about a dozen games left for these NBA teams, and also huge news in the WNBA. There will be no, there's not going to be no tanking or anything like that. There will also be, anything with the WNBA as far as a work stoppage. So that's going to be great with the WNBA. We'll get into all of that. Looks like they're going to start on time. The beginning of May there. So let's go ahead and get everything started. Shout out to the good folks here at Golf Zone Social. Yes, 3 locations. Where Brooklyn at? You got Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and an indoor golf lounge with 16 beautiful bays. So you got 15 regular bays and 1 huge VIP suite. Actually got the karaoke. It's a party in there tonight. You got the bays, the simulators, and those suites. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. And folks, you can play so many games on the simulators and these suites here. It's 240 courses on these suites. It's a Troon experience as well. And folks, it's more than just like an indoor golf lounge. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. You can also play games here. They've got leagues. It's all here for you. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale, golfzonesocial.com. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the top left-hand corner of your screen. That is Nubyjas Wilborn. He is a writer for Sports Illustrated, SI.com. It's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence. He's from Atlanta, lives up in those 3 rivers up there, trapping in Pittsburgh. What are those 3 rivers, kind sir? We'll go smallest body of water to largest body of water.
All right. So you have the Allegheny, the Ohio. No, Ohio's the largest. You got the Allegheny, the Monongahela, and then the Ohio. There we go. All right, we got it. Yeah,
Hey.
we got it. We got it.
Hey.
We got it. We got
You
it.
did good, man.
Yeah, man, we're working on it.
Hercules. Good job,
What a
brother.
time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Hey, 1 minute the rivers are frozen, the next minute they're not. Who knows, man? It's crazy.
Hey, it's springtime in the Berg, man. Peaks up, A down. Speaking of springtime, down there in the A. How was Magic City Monday? I know it's later in the week, but how was it earlier this week on a Monday in the A?
We're experiencing everything. Magic City, but not Magic City. Almost snow. I was driving afterwards. It was snowing almost. And then it's beautiful, like almost.
God's trying to tell you something.
So, right. End times, man. End times. But we're here having a great time.
You didn't get you one of those Magic City hoodies?
Oh, you know what? They're all fighting for so all I can get was a chicken wing. That was it, man.
Oh, wow.
Got chicken wings.
Not a chicken wing.
No breasts, no thighs.
Because
Okay.
apparently that is the only place in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of lemon pepper.
Right.
Find chicken wings.
Lemon
You
pepper
know what?
Lou.
We really don't have a lemon and pepper spot, though, to be honest. Now that I think about it, we're known for wings, but we don't really have like a spot.
Look, you could have rolled up in the game with the Atlanta Hawks colors, the red and white. Here you go, the ISG hoodie right here. You could have rolled up in here. Look at that. That's sweet right
See,
there.
Larry's all lemon pepper winged out. He's ready to go, you know?
Yeah, I am ready to go. You guys ready to get this thing started here as we talk the latest in the world, the NBA and the W?
Let's get it.
That's
All
good.
right, let's take a look here at the rundown here, guys, as we come to you from Golf Zone Social. Pistons, yes, their star, their best player, Cade Cunningham, is out with a collapsed lung. We'll talk about that. Giannis, I guess the Bucks want to shut him down. Giannis is like, hell no, we won't go. NBA expansion, there's a vote coming for Vegas and Seattle. We'll talk about that. Alex Caruso, crazy attempt to block shot with the shoe. Got to show you that. Also, the huge news of the week, the WNBA and the Players Union reaching a deal on that new collective bargain agreement. We'll talk about that. And also, got to show you this. Ending of our Oklahoma High School basketball state championship game. Wild ending. I don't think I've seen this probably ever. We got to show this to you as we talk the latest there. With March Madness going on. Also, we got a couple of games who are playing for cash and prizes. Here are the rules here as they play NBA 2K26. Hall of Fame is the mode. Competitive rules, 1v1. Current rosters, we like to call those regs. All 30 NBA regular teams are available. 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All up that money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. And if you win 4 straight weeks, and folks, it does get progressively harder as you go on. You can't win an NBA license zip chair. Go to zipchair.com to literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. And they make more than gaming chairs, guys. They got gaming desks, sofa stools, they got it all for you. NBA teams, NFL, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, college teams, and those NCAA teams, and also any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. That's Long Island for you kids not here from the tri-state. Shout out to Tina Altadonna. Marketing, they've been rocking with us for about 6 years now. Online, zipchair.com. And when you win your first gaming chair, you also get an official ISG t-shirt with our picks. Marley Pop taking the world about Sweet Storm with that pink bag promise. You see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand you're getting high-quality produce, folks. We're talking about 20 different variety of grapes here. And also, Press Juices online as well. Check them out online, mollypopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Right now, wow, we are Andrew's a half game back, and me and Nubyjas are tied at the top at 19-9. Let's go ahead and bring in everybody and get these quick predictions. So we'll start with the queen of the show. There she is, bottom of the screen, bracket boarding. Who you got, Lake Show or do you believe in magic?
You guys already know what time it is. It's March Madness. I got the bracket behind me, which means that anything can happen. You guys always say I go chalk. Well, guess what?
Because you do.
Also, I do, allegedly. But guess what? It's not only March Madness, but it's also Women's History Month. And I would be remiss not to go with my fellow lady right here. A little lady, but with big game. We going with the Lake Show today. And we about to get some dubs in the chat. Let's go.
Okay, dubs in the chat. I'm feeling that. Nubyjas, who you got? Lakers at Magic.
That's a lot of energy there.
It was aggressive. Have caffeine, like way too late.
That was a lot of passion there. I'm just gonna go with Zyrell. No offense, we'll go with the Knicks there. Yeah.
So I gotta break. I gotta break the tie, right? So we're talking about the matriarchy and the patriarchy. Why are you putting me on the spot here, man? I don't want to go patriarchy. I really don't. But I kind of have to, man. I want Wendy to knock his block off. I really do. I'm hoping for that. But I got to take the champ, man. But I'm rooting. My heart says Wendy. My head says Zyrell. I'm going to listen to my head this time. That keeps me out of trouble.
No, make the pick. No, make
the pick is Zyrell.
You said I chose. Come on.
I chose, yeah. Give me Zyrell, but like I said, my heart, I'm rooting for Wendy because she's got to represent. She's got to represent the state of Tennessee. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started? A little lady, let's go ahead and lock it up. She's playing with the Lake Show. And how about our King of the Hill, Zyrell, playing with those Magic down there, in the Kia Center in Orlando, Orange County. Let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. May the best man win or the best woman win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go ahead and do it right here from Golf Zone Social. Let's go, guys. And, of course, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends right here at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations. Where Brooklyn at? You got BK, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge, 16 bays. You got the simulators and the suite stairs where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play 240 courses. It's a true experience, folks. And it's more than just an indoor golf lounge. I mean, it's lit in here tonight. It's packed here tonight. Bar, sports bar, lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're here inside of Golf Zone Social, Larry Ridley of CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Folks, we're the only show that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the National Basketball Association, also the WNBA. Also got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes. Middle of the screen there. That is Zyrell. He's our King of the Hill. He's our champion, playing with the Orlando Magic. Lady, a little lady, a winning lady, playing with the Lakers. They're in gold down there. 42 lead here for our King of the Hill. They're playing for cash and prizes while we talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. Got Nubyjas Wilborn to the right of me. He's a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. Top right-hand corner of the screen. That is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, top story here. Let's get to these NBA topics. It is Cade Cunningham. Yes, the motorcade. Oh, boy, it took a little spill there early this week against the Wizards. He is going to be out with a collapsed lung. They're saying it's indefinite, but now they're talking about probably at least 2 weeks. He'll be reevaluated. Let's listen to the head coach of those Detroit Pistons, number one in the Eastern Conference right now, J.B. Bickerstaff, on what it's going to be like missing an NBA All-Star and likely an MVP candidate and a first-team All-NBA guy this year, at least for the next 2 to 3 weeks to end this regular season. Let's listen to J.B. Bickerstaff, Pistons head coach. Take a listen.
Tough, tough for Cade to go through what he's going through now. How important he, is to the team, but how important, being with his team is to him. It doesn't make it easy. He's a huge part of what we do from a leadership standpoint. Obviously, the talent's there, but just being around him every single day.
All right, so that was the head coach of the Pistons there, J.B. Bickerstaff, commenting after the Pistons Cade Cunningham. Yes, the motorcade. It'll be out, man. Got a couple of flat tires on that motorcade. Out with the collapsed lung. He's going to be out indefinitely. They're saying he'll be reevaluated after about 2 weeks. Now, this happened, you can see there, Trey Johnson kind of landed on a little bit. They thought initially it was back spasms. Looks like he was hurt, but you can see him kind of wincing a little bit. That is classic signs of pneumothorax, which is the term for the collapsed lung there. So they hope he's going to be back in time for the playoffs. Once again, about 12 to 13 games left here for the Detroit Pistons. The playoffs start April the 18th. Looks like he will be back, but once again, going to be tough there for the Pistons. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, Wilborn. Will this affect the Pistons? Will they still be the number one seed going into the playoffs? Right now, they lead the Celtics by about 3 or 4 games, about 4 games heading into this weekend.
I mean, that's going to be tough to know, man. I mean, they have a really good team, but I mean, he's the starter ecosystem. He's the best player on that team. I mean, really, he's the guy who they built around as they did, I guess, their own process version, as he was the real first keystone as they continue to build around. And this is supposed to be the big time. And, man, collapsed lung, my God. I mean, what a – Jesus. I mean, that's just rough, man.
That's tough.
Yeah, and I don't know how that happens. It just – those are 2 words.
Because Trey really didn't land directly on him. He kind of went down, and I thought he grabbed his leg and then his side. And then once he started kind of like, he kind of took that deep breath. I was like, oh, you can see it. Yeah.
There are certain words and combinations you don't want to hear. Collapsed and lung. 2 things. Yeah, you don't want to hear those in combination or in connection with each other. That's just, you don't need a medical degree to know that hurts.
Yeah.
A lot.
Andrew, yeah, I know, right?
You kind of need those a little bit.
Literally the definition of a vital organ.
I'm saying your lungs collapsing, that ain't what you want to hear.
With a lot of cardio. Lungs are
exactly.
Also, you know what else is important for lungs?
What?
Breathing.
Yeah, air. That's the main
every
thing.
day you breathe all the time.
Moving anything you're gonna
Andrew, you look at this. Look, I've had teammates. Look, you see this happen in football a lot, right? Usually contact sports. We were just talking about this end of the year back in December with T.J. Watt with the Steelers. Remember that at the needling, the dry needling and things of that nature. He was out, I believe, 3 weeks. Look. When I heard this, I told Kevin, our producer, I'm like, look, that's 2 to 4 weeks, probably 3 to 4. CJ McCollum has had this a couple of times. The first time he missed about 3.5 weeks. The second time, one of the times he missed about 5 or 6 weeks. So I think it's about, that's why I said reevaluated in week 2. Probably going to miss another week. We'll see in the playoffs, dude. Maybe you come back with a game or 2 left and you want to give him a little run.
Hey,
but
man.
yeah, that's what it's looking like. Andrea, I'll tell you. Go ahead, Andrew. You get back to you.
It's an insane situation. Like you said, Larry, we're used to seeing this in football. Even the nature of the way that the injury occurred, it doesn't seem like it would happen, like a collapsed lung would happen in that instance. But strange things happen in our strange world, right? Stranger things are happening in our world. This is probably more normal than anything we've seen the last couple weeks, to be honest.
I will also say, hey, man, things accumulate over time. And I do think sometimes we forget how big and strong and fast these guys are and the pace in which they're moving and operating. And it may not, sometimes something that doesn't look, it's like a jab in boxing, for instance, right? Like,
it
you ever
looks
just
innocuous, and then
Yeah.
boom,
No,
so much
Dab's
more
hurt.
serious. Right? Yeah. But more than anything, you talk about remembering. Let's remember how bad and awful that last CBA that the NBA just signed, especially coming off the heels of a WNBA CBA. We'll talk about that a little later. But unfortunately, one of the clauses that they put in is that if you miss if you miss more,
You have to play at least 65 games. You can't miss any more than 17 games. Yeah.
5 games. There you go. You have to play at least 65. And unfortunately, since it's at the end of the season, it's one thing to lose out on MVP, but then to also lose out on all NBA honors, which is tied to your contract as well. The players, again, all these older players talking about heart of the game, blah, blah, you need to play out there. They actually ended up being bad PR and actually for the players, but positive PR for the owners, because this is a way that these owners can get out of paying some of these players precious money. And we talked about load management, Nubyjas, you just talked about it. It's the wear and tear that gets on these players, and sometimes unnatural things happen. And because the pace has increased, unfortunately, more players like Cade are going to end up being screwed over.
So we'll keep an eye on the Pistons. Once again, 4-game lead over the Celtics for first place in the Eastern Conference going into this weekend. All right, guys, that first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant. Open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. Libations are definitely flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You see the costumes and the sombreros. A really good job there. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends too. They got the beautiful patio. Check them out online, man. The Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. So sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 total bays. This is where golf literally meets social. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show that combines real sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. We talk the latest in the world, the NBA and the W. Also got a couple of games that are playing for cash and prizes. The biggest matchup of the weekend, Lakers at Magic. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, that is ZyrellLady. He's our king of the hill, is our champion. Playing with the Magic. They are in white. And he is down by 4 to a little lady. Yes, a little lady. She's playing with the Lakers. They're up by 4 here in the second quarter. I got my guy Nubyjas, Wilborn, a writer for SI.com to the right of me. Also to the right of him, at the top right-hand corner of the screen, that is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, back to the NBA topic. We talk about a guy that's being out, Cade Cunningham. We're going to stay in the Eastern Conference. How about Giannis Antetokounmpo? Yes, the Greek freak. Oh, Giannis, you can see here on this move. Oh, hyperextends his right knee right there. You can see the hyperextension. He is refusing, though, the efforts of the Milwaukee Bucks to shut him down. Injured that knee, the hyperextension, and a bone bruise against the Pacers there. They say he was going to be out at least a week and then be reevaluated. Now, remember, he's coming off of not 1, but 2 calf strains this season. He's missed 33 games so far to injury, 31 Giannis. You guys are 7 games back of the Hornets for that last playoff spot and the play-in tournament. You got about 12 games left. Just do the math. If you hold them out for a week or 2, they're going to be 7 or 8 games back with 7 or 8 games to play, and your magic number is 0, so it won't matter. But what do you think about him trying to stay in this and wanting to play and refusing the Bucks here and rebuffing their efforts there, Andrea, with Giannis, with the idea that he doesn't want to be shut down for the rest of the season?
Ego is the fall of man. Like, I really...
Pride before the fall, man.
All the love in the world to Giannis, because he is really trying on a team that has no business doing anything, and he still is given the business on the court every single night that he can, right? In the biggest capacity that he can, considering the talent around him. But unfortunately, it's not going to amount to anything, so why would you get back onto the court? Obviously, you need to consider the health. Long term, you decided to stay for God knows why in Milwaukee. So now that you've committed yourself to the grind, at this point, you need to realize, hey, brother, pack it up, man. There is nothing there for you. There wasn't anything for you prior to starting this season, and now as we get even more into it, it's becoming increasingly clear that nothing's going to materialize. So just sit when everybody else is getting hurt, when there are long career injuries, when people are getting Achilles strains. Do not play around with that calf and realize that, hey, if I want to stay in Milwaukee, I'm going to have to stay on the bench, at least for this year.
Nubyjas, you got any problems with Giannis sort of pushing back on the franchise there? And how do you see this thing ending for him towards the end of the season, heading into the offseason?
His body, his choice.
Okay.
All right, wise guy. You ain't lying, though. It is his body.
Hey, man, look.
But sometimes you got to protect the person from themselves, too.
Yeah, you do.
Well, hey, man, and that sounds great, but this is where we are in sports, man. I mean, this is part of it. Like, these business machinations. I'm pretty sure he wants to stay fresh for his own reasons. Pretty sure he has his own endeavors and his own goals. I mean, to pad his legacy with, these high numbers that he's putting up. I mean, like, it's all part of it, and this is where this stuff I wish we didn't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wish we didn't know this part of it. I wish we weren't privy to this part of it, because it kind of takes away from it. So as far as how this is gonna go for him, I guess how he wants it to go. I guess whatever he decides.
You're breaking new territory tonight, man. My body, my choice, and it goes how he wants it to go. Damn, that's great analysis, bro.
Hey, man, I mean, listen, I'm just saying, man, this is easy for me to say that he should sit down, but I'm not him. He seems to want to do this.
We'll keep an eye on Giannis and the Bucks, man.
Man.
We'll see, man. It's like this, man. It's a irresistible force against the immovable object. We'll see who budges there. In Milwaukee, home of the Bronx.
Yeah, it is ill in Milwaukee.
It is. Cream City. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, located in New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find there in Bayonne, New Jersey, famous, of course, for their specialty pieces, especially buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also, they are unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. They've got a full menu. And whether you're looking for an Italian dinner or something quick, look at those options there. Plenty of choices. They've got it all, folks. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafoods, desserts, and more. They also have the Da Vinci Room for your boutique-style catering and your luxury events. They also, they've got the garden as well. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale, where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you find. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball, and we're powered by Ono Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, folks, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, the only show that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. Talking to the latest in the world, the NBA and the WNBA. Also got a couple of games here on the screen here, playing for cash and prizes here. Bottom of the ticker on the screen, JustZyrell playing with Orlando Magic. They're in white. He has a 4-point lead here in the fourth quarter. The challenger, ALittleLady, playing with the Lakers. They're in gold. She's just down fourth, about a little less than 4 minutes to play. This is the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend. Magic hosting the Lakers. I am hosting here with Nubyjas Wilborn. Middle of the screen there on the left-hand side, right for SI.com. Middle of the right-hand side there in the middle of the screen, that is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics here. The NBA expansion, it is almost here. And that vote with the NBA expansion is coming here. It looks like reportedly, allegedly next week. I'm hearing March the 24th through the 25th, and it's going to be Vegas and Seattle. So they're going to vote there. You're going to get those Board of Governors to vote. That's the report there. And they're targeting the 2028-2029 season. And these franchises, according to a lot of reports, and Shams was the first one here on ESPN, they're talking about 7 to 10 billion, that's a Billy with a B, dollars per franchise here. Looks like it's definitely going to be Vegas and Seattle, but if you put 2 teams out west, one of those western teams have to go back here east, Minnesota, New Orleans, and my home state of Tennessee. Little lady, you listen to this? Memphis, Funky Town. What about Nashville? It's the best city in the state of Tennessee. I'm with Stephen A. Smith on this one, man. Watch out for Nashville. I told y'all guys that earlier this year when we were talking about that last year. Your thoughts here, Andrea. What do you think about the expansion here with Vegas and Seattle?
Yeah, Nashville's not getting anything. The NBA knows exactly.
Have you been to Nashville lately? Have you been to Nashville?
I'm not even saying it's because of Nashville. I'm saying it's because of the NBA.
No, Nashville is Atlanta for white people.
No. The NBA has curated
Yo.
exactly where they want.
It's
Am I
Music
lying?
City. No, you're not. But
They want
it
to
is
go
Music City, USA now. So it's not
Yeah.
just country music. It's, I mean,
Yeah.
you got music row. Hell, rap music is made.
They
there.
got
You
a hockey
people-
team.
There are
They
a
got the
lot
Predators.
You got a
They
hockey
are.
team
I'm not
and an
even
NBA
prepping.
team. I mean, an NFL team and a
Do they
MLS
really
team as
have
well.
an NFL team? I mean,
I'm
Are
not
they
even
actually in the
prepping
NFL?
on the
Stop
city.
it. You talk about the Atlanta Falcons. You better cut it out.
well,
There are a lot of
the
legitimate
Falcons
cities.
definitely. Oh, don't get me started. We can go for hours on my
Pittsburgh
qualifications.
Steelers, is that a real NFL team ever won a
Well,
playoff game in 10 years?
yeah, that's true, but they're not as
Okay.
bad as the Titans.
This year they're not.
Because the Titans are. And the
Titans have
Falcons-
had more recent playoff success than the daggone Steelers. They went to the AFC Championship
Yeah.
game 5 years ago.
Right,
Yeah, but they're
all right.
also
Y'all
the
can
Titans.
fight all you want.
Go ahead,
just like
Andrew.
these
We
groups
interrupted
can fight
Andrew. You
all
better
that they
stop talking
want
about my
in
hometown.
Nashville. No, I'm not even talking about Nashville.
No,
I
I'm talking
really
about Nubyjas.
No, because it is
NBA.
white. It is like 20 years ago Atlanta, but for white people.
No, you're right when it comes to how metropolitan it is and how it's grown. But Nashville is a really nice town now. It's not your grandfather's
No,
Nashville.
it's nice,
Larry
but
Ridley's old Nashville.
no,
Nashville
it's not. It's nice,
nice.
but there's some. Anyway,
They've got
Yeah,
money
it's
there
nice.
too.
yeah,
It's
but
nice, it got money. But
they
the
also got
NBA don't want
justification.
its money.
They do, of
The
course. Well,
NBA
I'm in Portland right now. Hello.
The NBA don't want his money, just like in the WNBA expansion. They have their eyes set on different groups, and they've been eyeing Seattle and Vegas
Yes,
for years
yes.
and years and years and years. So at this point, it's already set and done.
When did Seattle
They've
leave?
already found its
2008, right? I think last year.
Yeah,
Mhm.
07,
2008.
Yep.
So they've been waiting
With Oklahoma City.
almost 20 years at this point to get their team back. And Vegas, getting to that old Vegas money, they're still trying to get to that. So either way, it's those two places, and we'll see about the other places. But that's in a couple of years. Right now, it's those two.
Well,
I'm happy that there are expansions. I did allude to this last week about how this might be an opportunity. I doubt it. But this might be an opportunity to, quote unquote, get more money into the league, but not necessarily extend the season. They're going to extend the season because that's what Adam Silver wants. He wants money.
Inventory.
That's why this expansion exists in the first place, because he has dead set been, we are trying to grow the league at any cost, at all costs. So we'll see what happens.
capitalism is a hell of a drug.
But capitalism is a hell of a drug.
I'm about to break it down for you. No, you're right. You're 100% right, Boyd. I will say this, Nubyjas, before you jump in here. Look, you get the $7 to $10 billion per franchise with those entry fees and all of that. I would tell you this. Right now, the owners are splitting 1/30th. You bring in two more teams, you know what you're going to split? 1/32nd.
They'll find.
I'm just saying, can you guys
They'll
do
find
that?
way. They'll find way to make more.
You can. So you got,
And you know
Hey,
what?
but
Adam
off rip,
Silver's
initially,
playing
you're making
overseas.
more with the initial investment, but then it's like, all right, now you're splitting a little bit less money too.
Until we start taking this overseas and we start playing some games in Europe and France and China and Mexico,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
That's how it
Australia,
goes.
Hey
That's how it
man, they're gonna milk. They're gonna wring this thing dry, man. They're just gonna keep on going. What they say, you can't give it so much blood from a turnip. That's what's going.
Yeah,
happen.
you can't get blood from a turnip. I look real quickly. Want to
You'll
tell the
find it.
audience to know the NBA 2K game is over. Looks like JustZyrell did hang on and get that win. They're going on about because we got about 20 minutes left to go on the show. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. First of all, it was a very young Kevin Durant there. Wow, times have flown.
Yeah, that was 2007.
Wow, jeez,
That was his rookie
wow.
year. He
Wow,
played
that
1 year in
was
Seattle.
wow. He actually was using lotion back then. Okay.
A lotion existed back then?
Wow. For him, who knew? Well, okay.
See, I remember Ray Allen getting traded
Hey man, no, the Sonics were a
to
fun
the
one.
Celtics in well, actually the summer of 07. I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, the Sonics were a great team. They're a great organization. You hope they're able to come back. Yeah, it really is.
Rain City. Yep.
Right, it's a really cool place. It's a good NBA stop. A lot of old NBA people will tell you it was one of their favorite. Low key, one thing I always wanted to do if I ever would have had the chance was back when Vancouver existed.
Yeah.
Cover a.
Well, speaking of Memphis, that's where Vancouver went.
Right, yeah, cover a Sonics, Grizzlies series, and you take the train. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, man, it's a beautiful train
Or
ride
you can
from-
take the ferry.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
that's
That is some right. That is some beautiful stuff you just don't get everywhere.
That's a good point.
But yeah, I mean, look, man, the league's gonna do what it do. It's gonna stretch out. Unfortunately, no offense. I mean, I have my jokes for Nashville because of different things.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I have my reasons for
You
my
better cut it up.
I have my reasons for my jokes. But I just don't see the NBA doing. I don't see them putting two teams in the state of Tennessee like that. I just don't think they
I'm
will.
with you because Memphis would have some veto power. They're not going to let them come into their territory.
And it would be go ahead.
But here's the deal. Remember, I'm from Nashville. A lot of people don't know this. When the Grizzlies came, they were initially looking at Nashville. The stadium, the arena is owned by the Nashville Predators hockey team. So the lease was a problem there. I'm glad they did go to Memphis, but initially they were looking at Nashville first. I'm putting guys on game here.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, I just wish. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be nice. I don't want to upset the Nashvillians. I'm not in a place where I am prepared to agree with Stephen A. on much of anything at this point.
I'm with you, but he's not wrong with this one.
You know, well, even some of the stuff he was saying kind of came from a place that seems to align with some of his political views.
Sure, I got you.
And I'll just leave it at that.
No,
I'm trying to be,
and you're not wrong, and that's why I came at this the way that I came, which was paying a little homage to Memphis. It's a great city. It's a really good basketball hotbed, right? University of Memphis used to be great back in the day. Really, hoops is big in Memphis. When you look at the total economic thing, Nashville, way different than Memphis. That's all.
If you want to talk about economics too, is Las Vegas a great place to expand? Because who goes to Las Vegas anymore?
Yeah, but I mean, they're already there for the summer league and stuff. They've got.
Yeah, man, Vegas is different.
They've got the heart shape. They got the heart eyes for Vegas. You know that they got to go to Vegas.
Yeah, they do. They love it, but
they shouldn't
talk about economics though.
Now, speaking of Vegas, it looks like LeBron's not going to be part. Remember, he talked about wanting to own a team in Vegas. He's not going to be part of the group with Fenway Sports as well, Fenway Racing. John Henry and those guys. He's not going to be part of that, it looks like. At least that's what the reporting is. We'll keep an eye on that when it comes to Fenway Racing. You know, they got Liverpool and everything else there with the Red Sox. Looking for a good year with those Boston Red Sox. My Boston Red Sox. Let's get to the ALCS and the World Series this year. We'll keep an eye on the expansion vote coming next week. Looks like Vegas and Seattle as this thing continues to progress and move on. All right, the third quarter, guys, brought to you by good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand? It's Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed in sauce, got grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets as well. Open 6 days a week, every single day except Monday, so Tuesday through Sunday. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. and they got the day parties, man. Latin nights and weekends, R&B nights and the weekends as well. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. It is where golf literally meets social. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. Speaking of the gaming is over. Our King of the Hill gets the win playing with those Orlando Magic. Over the challenger, Wendy playing with the Lakers. Lakers and Magic, the biggest game of the weekend, coming up this weekend. Mamouzette, Wilborn, a writer for SI.com. So we talked the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. Also got Andrea Richmond, bottom right hand on the screen. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're the only show that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. Back to the real sports here. Alex Caruso, did you guys see this great video? He got a tech for, I guess he did block the shot because his shoe did actually hit the ball. I'm going to call it a block attempt. There against those Orlando Magic we were just talking about with his shoe. Thunder at Magic early this week in Orlando lost his shoe. You can see he picked it up and then he did the block attempt, blocked it with the shoe for, I guess it was Tristan Da Silva was going with the left-handed layup there. Now he was given a tech and rightly so. You can't block it with the shoe there. Also, they also got a free throw as well. So it was basically a three-point play there. After the game, he did say, as soon as I did it with my shoe and I had it in my hand, it crept into my mind to use it. Once he had the shoe in his hand, it crept in his mind to use it. And he did. I thought it was crazy. It was a viral moment. Your thoughts here, Andrea, on Alex Caruso getting teed up for the block attempt? He did block it with the shoe. He knocked it out of his hand. He did. He blocked it.
Reheating Angel Reese's nachos, man. This is the thing that like other people didn't realize when they didn't know about Angel Reese, got her on the scene. He tried to say, let me get an oral farm roller. No, I mean,
the fact that he didn't know you can't do that. That's the funny thing.
Right. It's very dangerous to go ahead and do, especially don't let Lou Dort understand or think that you can get away with this either, or else Lou Dort might do some crazy things. Draymond Green, too.
I was going to say Draymond, yes.
Yeah, Draymond Green, awful history. But the Thunder, they're coming up there when it comes to that nasty mentality and reputation in the league. Alex is a great defender. All he knows is defense. Sometimes he gets handsy with it. I guess sometimes he gets his foot into it too. But obviously, you need to watch out. I'm glad that instinctually he went for it. Good job. I'm glad no one got hurt, but it was funny though. I'll say that.
Yeah, and about your thoughts here on the shoe swat?
Hey, call a timeout, man. Just call a timeout. Hey, put your shoe on, man.
You can't in the middle of a play.
Hey,
yeah,
well, that should be. I mean, I logically know that. I understand that, but there's got to be a provision. Maybe we need to readjust the rule book, man. Your shoe, come on, man. Just stop the play for a second, man.
When you have the shoe in hand, especially.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean,
the foul. He was like, I blocked it. Yeah, illegally, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm glad it's a tech because you just don't want people doing stuff. You know,
right.
Come on, let's do better. Keep your shoes on, man. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself.
It was the wildest thing that I saw this week, man. So yeah, it's
what
crazy
a time.
there. Yeah, the basket did count, so it's almost like goaltending, right? So the basket counts, and it's a tech, so you get the free throw as well. Thunder ended up winning that game.
Hey man, also that just go to show, man. Players argue anything, dog. Hey, you know you.
I made the block. What are you talking about?
You know you did wrong, bro.
No, you can't block it with the shoe, but I didn't know what the penalty was, so I didn't know the rule, but I know you can't block a shot with the shoe.
Says I can't use a shoe.
Like I said, man, they argue anything, man. You can't. Whenever they debate something, you can't take it. That right there is proof. A player debating a call does not mean a darn thing.
Now, what if he would have taken the shoe and threw it at a guy? You know what I'm saying? That's a flagrant foul. Now, there you go.
No, if he threw it at the ball, though, then it's legal because it was a legal basketball move.
They will try to debate anything with you, man.
You got to count it. That's goaltending. You got to count it. We're going to move on, guys. That fourth quarter, guys, we're going to go ahead and get the last break and get these last couple of stories. We got about 9 to 10 minutes to go on the show. That fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company, 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. A craft brewery there producing those ales and lagers in Jersey City, man. They got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers there. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host the variety events, and also they got the beautiful rooftop, man. It's overlooking the Hudson River, overlooking Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. Welcome back here to Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale, is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. The only show that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our King of the Hill, playing with the Orlando Magic, gets the win over the Challenger, playing with the Lakers. Biggest matchup this weekend, as we do the only show that combines real sports and gaming, ISG Basketball. The biggest matchup of the weekend, Magic hosting the Lakers. Got my guys here rolling with me, Nubyjas, Wilborn, top right-hand corner of the screen. He's a sports reporter for SI.com. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, that is Andrea Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics. The biggest story here, I wanted to save this at the end because I want you to go off on this, Andrea. WNBA and the Players Union tentatively, verbally, I guess we can say, reached an agreement, a deal on a new CBA. Now, look, we've had a few extensions. We talked about the March 10th deadline. They went by that. What about another 8 days of marathon sessions there? It got done, I believe, early Wednesday morning, like around 3 a.m. here in New York City. Salary cap, $7 million. It was $1.5 million. Supermax now, $1.4 million. It used to be about $250,000. Average salary going to be $600,000. Used to be about $120K. And the minimum, $300K. Used to be about 67. So it looks like they've got things about 4 or 5-fold here. Your thoughts here with the rev share at 20%. I think they did good. So shout out to Nike. She did a great job there.
Yeah, Nneka Ogwumike has been fighting for this for the longest time, about 3 years in the making from when the players made a concerted effort and made a push to make sure that this CBA can be transformational for the players of this league. As you know, they have not been making very much money at all, about like 7%.
$67,000 the league minimum.
Yeah, it's shot up tremendously, about 200, 300% for normal contracts and even more for max contracts. So a lot of fighting. I am curious to see what the exact details are. We did get the information about what the cap is and max contracts, but that issue, the biggest issue that they were fighting for, the gross versus net, is a huge thing that's yet to be reported. I'm assuming because they went ahead and they made the deal fortunate that they did end up acquiring that gross. They were able to get the housing concession, so naturally that feels like that would also come into place, and that's yet to be announced. Who knows? I would have loved to see what would have happened if the players did decide to make a strike, but they decided that, hey, we wanted the money in hand versus waiting for the NBA, who wasn't budging.
Is this a good deal? Is this a good deal for them?
I don't know, because we don't know.
Wow.
Right? I really don't know.
I have thoughts too.
We really don't know until we get that. And that's why I would have liked to see them strike, or what would have happened from that.
No. 20-second time out.
We have totally different issues. I come from a labor background. Striking.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm in SAG after. I'm with you. So I'm literally going to do. I'm a SAG person. I'm with you.
I'm pro strike. I like strikes. But that
Team
being
labor.
said, I'm team labor. I like strikes. But
I'm team labor too. I'm literally in SAG after. I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
They cannot strike. Hell
But
no.
They
Hell
actually
no.
Why can't they? Why not?
Strike, and they were able to get concessions. The WNBA, especially considering the fact that they had so many more
Guys,
outside income resources.
Keep fighting for you, buddy.
that other
Hell
people
no.
did
You
not.
cannot strike.
Other
Are you
labor
crazy?
does not have
Are you crazy?
the amount of outside income that WNBA players have it. So that being said, like, there's more potential for them to hold out longer, but they decided that they didn't want to,
I'm
right?
like this.
I'm with you.
Either
Keep
way,
going
though-
to the max. Keep going to the mat. Don't
Either
strike
way.
though. Whatever. Keep doing your thing. Do I think they deserve?
Strikes aren't bad though. I mean, strikes aren't bad if they have to happen. If they have to happen.
Yeah, if
they have to happen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, because look,
for teachers and firefighters, but for WNBA players,
they're
no.
the most
No,
specialized.
NFL players,
they're the
no.
most specialized.
No.
Larry, if you consider
Nah,
it
it's not.
specialized labor class in our country, and they also have outside income sources that other people do not typically have in other professions.
I mean, strikes
And
aren't pretty.
It's harder for them
Let's be
to
clear.
get scabs too, because scab players cannot replace their talent level.
Okay.
So that being said, they have a lot more.
No, let's jump in here. We got about another. We got about
I
another
hope
minute.
that they got what they needed from this deal.
Well,
That's fair. I'm with you. I want them to get their money, but look, it's times 5, times 6 now, guys. But
they did. But the rev share number is a concern.
the salary cap's going to be $10
Yeah,
million
it
by the
is.
end of this
It
thing.
is.
That's
It is.
tough.
And that's-
But they'll
that's
play
good,
for
but-
funny money. Just because you get a raise doesn't mean it's as big a raise as you could
As you should be.
potentially get.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And here's the
So
thing.
so what do you think the Supermax should be in 2026?
Well, I
think it should be a percentage of income and revenue, gross revenue, and that's why I hope that they got that.
And here's the thing. I don't think they did. And even if it is gross,
No,
I
I
still
don't
don't.
think so. Of
Here's
course
the
not.
thing.
That's a negotiation. Usually
No.
both sides don't get what they want.
What I'm saying is, I don't think they got a high enough percentage of the rev share, even if it is gross. 20% of the rev share in comparison to other sports,
You gotta get 50.
where the athletes get more like 45, 50.
They get
And
50.
the league stuck on that. Because if you notice throughout the negotiation,
Okay. Depends on what you're looking at. Are you looking at all basketball related?
No.
income? Are you
I'm looking at the rev share, the rev share
there's net,
percentage.
and then there's growth.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like, all right,
that's a
that's
different conversation. I'm
Right.
talking about the rev share percentage.
Percentage
I'm
of what?
saying-
Percentage
Okay.
of what?
Okay, what they
Gross
consider
or
revenue
net?
share. Okay, whatever they consider revenue, Larry. That's what we're talking about. The
Well-
percentage. I'm talking about the actual percentage number, because whether it's net or gross doesn't matter.
That's a hell of a difference.
Yeah,
you
but
get a
here's-
paycheck, right? Is there?
Yeah, I do.
is there
Okay,
net
but
gross?
here- okay,
Okay,
no.
that's
Okay,
wild.
no, not that. But hear out what I'm saying though, and this is important.
Okay.
The percentage of the revenue share, whether it be gross or net, is what I'm saying, and that's what the biggest thing. And if
Sure,
that's only
but I-
20%,
but I think
whether
the
it's gross
20%
or
is
not,
not about gross. I think it's after net. I
no,
think
but
it's
even
after
still,
expenses.
that's not enough though.
Fine.
That's
No,
what I'm saying, it's not
I'm
enough.
with you, but I'm just saying there's a
But-
huge difference between gross and net. It's like they're not in the
No,
same
no, I
ballpark.
agree with you. I agree. But what I'm trying to say is the percentage that they agreed on when it comes to revenue share.
Go ahead, Andrew.
For me, that percentage is too low. That's
Fair
what
enough.
I'm saying.
That's fine.
I think
In my
those girls got
opinion,
beat on
like,
that.
the initial aim was 40% growth. So if it was 20% growth, then guess what? That's
See,
very.
I think that
that's much
20% is net, though, is what I'm saying.
But that being said,
okay.
But but we don't know the details. That's what I'm saying.
That's
and
fine.
So I hope
okay, you just said 40% gross, and they're getting. Let's find out what this 20%
that's what the
is.
players initially wanted. I'm saying we don't know. They got 20%. Whatever. I hope that it's gross, because if they held out that long and they were not able to get gross, and the biggest fight that they were trying to get was gross,
no, I don't think
feel like they
if it's gross, then it needs to be higher. It needs to be higher than 20%. Because
well,
Ned's going to have a small
net, I'm sorry.
Net. I think it is, but we'll find out. That's your.
I mean, okay, but let me ask this: what is the percentage of net that the NBA players get?
Yeah.
Because that's what would be the equivalent.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
And that should be 50. That's what I'm saying. That should be 50 instead of 20.
And at the time,
but I think they split 50-50 after. I think they split 50-50 after services too.
All I'm saying is whatever the rev share for the NBA is, it should be a similar rev share based on scale for the WNBA.
Fair enough.
And the fact that they didn't get that is a major concession those women made. Yeah, that they will keep paying for down the line.
All right, we got to go. All right, guys, let's show you real quickly. March Madness is going on now. I want y'all to take a look at this. Oklahoma High School State Basketball Championship right here. Oklahoma High School Basketball State Championship. I think this is 2A. Team in red was down by 42. He steals the ball. The team in white up by 42. Team in white is Dale. I believe the team in red is Fairland, the Owls. They were down 82-40. A 2A boys state championship. Matter of fact, Dale won this game clearly with 7 seconds left. Your thoughts here? Do you have a problem with the kid in red down 42? Clearly, he's probably a backup player getting the steal going. And do you have a problem with the guy swatting it up by 42? I think both are fine. I got no problem with it. I really don't.
I mean, okay, if I were a player and I was playing for the white team, I would be annoyed as hell that
it's silly stuff,
came
man.
out of nowhere. I would be annoyed, like, come on, like, stop it. But obviously, in a vacuum, who cares? But I would be probably annoyed if I were playing for that white team.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Okay, it's one of those.
Play to the whistle, right?
I mean,
over now, like,
unless you're down by a 40 piece.
I mean, hey, that's like, have you seen the Jimmy Jones commercial where the guy comes in with a sandwich? It's like, hey, how far are you down? 40 points. I mean, hey, man.
Where's the decorum? He's trying to dribble out the clock, bro. Like, y'all should have showed fight for the first, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes.
I mean, maybe they did play as hard as they could. Who knows?
And they got spanked.
But kid in the red, kid, that's a silly thing. I also hate that we live in a world where this is now public. This never should have left this gym. But, you know, we have so much video, we see it. And now we're talking
the fact that number 5 was like, get that nonsense out of here.
I can't blame him.
Get it out of here.
We're trying to just end this slowly. So, hey, you want to do that? Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to play? You mess around and find out.
Now 22 getting it. Now 22 popping up and getting the guy's face.
Because his boys came to his defense.
Yeah, that's when all of it gets stupid.
Hey, he smacked that thing in the first round.
Notices next year, I hope coach notices for the guy in red though, because you fighting like the whistle's still going on. Like there's a chance.
Look at number 5. He was hustling like, I'm not letting you get. This is not going to be a 40-point game. It's going to be a 42-point win.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
but then the other kids also, nobody going to fight.
No. These kids are suburban kids. They're not fighting. But how about number 5 for Dale? How about they win their 5th straight, speaking of 5, win their 5th straight state championship. But I love the fact, look at them. Get that stuff out of here.
I love it.
That's
probably what he did to them all game.
It's good stuff. All right. Congratulations to the Dale Pirates to beat the Fairland Owls 82-40. 2A Class 2A Boys State Championship in Oklahoma. All right, guys, the 2K game is over. Final 4 picks. We'll start with you first, Angie. You got Duke, Arizona, Houston, and Michigan. A lot of chalk there, except Houston in the South. I'm with you on Houston, though. I like that. In a rematch with Florida. Nabaz Final 4, he's got Duke, Arizona, Florida. You know what? And Michigan. You know what? Nabaz, you can't say anything else about Bordy again. You're more chalky than she is. That old school white chalk in the English room, in the classroom, in the elementary school. Back in the 70s and 80s.
I went with teams.
Put up my Final 4.
I went with teams that have demonstrated that they are dependable and reliable.
Look at me. I got a 3, I got a 2, and I got a 7.
And you're gonna go home.
Right. I got Kentucky in there. You know why?
I know why. I don't know. I know why, but I don't know why. Because it ain't smart.
Larry going with his heart, man. Larry going with his heart.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get out of here.
You broke.
All right, let's go. I didn't bet on it. I didn't even do a bracket. You called me out. You got me. Yo, you got me. All right, leave me alone, man. I gotta move, man. Let's bring in JustZyrell, our king of the hill. Zy, what was working for you, man? You got a good win, man, playing with those Magic. Dude, what did you learn playing with the Magic?
It's tough to score with them, man. It's tough. But
that's why I picked against you, honestly.
Yeah, not an offensive juggernaut.
Not at all. I had to depend on defense a little bit, and I had to hit some threes. I had more threes in that game, so that really got me over the hump. But she played a very great game.
She did.
But I just had to go to the start, man. I had to play through Paulo, so Paulo closed the game off for us.
Paolo Banchero, you're going to get another rematch with Lady here coming up here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. All right, guys, you want to be like Zyrell or a little lady? Go ahead and join us all online. It's ages 13 and up to win cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Check us out, theisgshow.com/NBA2K, theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Also, we got merch. Got plenty of it. Hoodies and T-shirts. Hoodies, $59.99. T-shirts, $29.99. Literally dozens. About 5 or 6 dozens of options that you have there exclusively. The shop is open 24 hours a day. theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. This post-game show brought to our good friends at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Invented deep dish in 1943. Got their identity and inspiration from their origins in the Chi. 100 locations, 20 states that serve more than pizza. Got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. Before we get out here, one last thing. Go that way, right to the window, to the cage, take your rent, whatever you got, man, your income taxes. You know it's that tax season right now. Larry's Locks here, brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Friday, Warriors at Pistons. Give me the Warriors. Come out to play. Also Friday, Hawks and Rockets. I'm taking H-Town. Saturday, Lakers and Magic. Give me the Lake Show. Sunday, T-Wolves at my Celtics. You already know, man. Green team in Boston. Park the car. Let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thanks to our king of the hill, Zyrell, playing with the Magic. He gets the win. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. And there's my guy, Nubyjas, Wilborn, sports reporter for Sports Illustrated in those 3 rivers. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence. I'm just still mad at him talking about my Nashville hometown game. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Thanks for watching on the platforms of NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. Enjoy the games this weekend in the association. We'll see you next week, folks. Bye-bye.